Guys, it's Tamara. Welcome back to my channel. It's been so long since I made a video. My apologies. For those of you that are just maybe tuning in for the first time, my name is Tamara. I had gastric bypass last year. Let me quickly go over my stats. I have notes. So it's been probably 6 weeks since I made a video, so a lot has happened since then. I have all the numbers in front of me. So the last time I believe I made a video, I was 190.2. This week I am at 179.2. So what is that, like 11 pounds? You know, 11 pounds, no big deal. But it has been 6 weeks, but I am really impressed with that. So let's talk about why it's been so long since I made an update. I've been really thoughtful about this today in anticipation of making this video. So a lot's been going on. The last time I made a video, it was the middle of May, and at the end of May, I went on vacation. So I kind of got into planning for vacation mode, which it did require a lot of kind of coordination to make sure that myself, the kids, like that everybody had everything that they needed, as far as like shorts, sandals, you know, everybody had to try on their summer clothes and make sure, you know, that they had what they needed. And if they didn't, then we had to go get them. You know, with kids, they're changing sizes all the time. And then with myself, my summer clothes from last year didn't fit. So I'd been kind of planning for it for a while, but those last couple of weeks, it was just like doing that kind of stuff. And then like getting my hair cut, getting my nails done, getting a bikini wax, like those kinds of things just kind of consumed my life. And then we went on vacation, and then we came back from vacation, and when you come back from vacation, life's busy because work's busy, and just like everything that you ignored for a week and a half, then you have to deal with. And then me and my boyfriend just took a long weekend away, so kind of the same thing happened where I was just like, you know, whatever. Also, it's summer. The summers in Alaska are super, super fast. It feels like you want to do as much as you can in the short little summer that we get here. So, there's not as much, I guess, like lazy downtime for me, or at least that's how it's been so far this summer. It's like you want to go, 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 do, which is amazing feeling, because I don't know that I necessarily felt that way last year. I think that may be a side effect of my new being. So, you know, my boyfriend plays softball a couple nights a week. We're big baseball fans, so I'm always watching the games. And, you know, I usually would film in my car, but, you know, I have this app where I can listen to their radio announcer on my way home. So I'm usually doing that, which makes me, of course, then not want to film. I've been taking care of our yard this year, which, not last year, but before last year, we always had somebody do it for us. We like hired somebody to do the weekly lawn mow. And then last year we didn't hire somebody, but I still didn't do it regularly. I just kind of let it go nuts. And then this year I've been trying to be really good about doing it once a week, which I enjoy doing. And then I've been doing my mom's as well. So it's like, either my boyfriend's home, so we're spending time together, or he's not, and so I'm like, oh, I need to do the lawn tonight, or go do my mom's lawn tonight, or watch this game, or do whatever. So basically, I'm full of excuses why I haven't been making videos. I know I don't owe it to any fucking buddy to explain why I haven't been making videos, but I have been really thoughtful about it today, so I just wanted to kind of share the things that I had been thinking about. Vacations, busy life, blah, blah, blah. So, like I said, I weighed in this week at 179.2, which is a actual gain of a pound from last week. 75.8 pounds from surgery, 91.8 from the start of my pre-op diet, and 108.8 pounds from my highest weight. So, the last time I made a video, I hadn't reached the 100-pound loss mark. And then since then, obviously I have. So my high weight was 288. I'm currently 179, which just blows my mind. Like, honestly, I think the last time I was this weight, I was probably in junior high. Like, I was 12 or 13 years old the last time I was this weight, and that's weird. But I'm really enjoying it. So another reason like I said, I was really thoughtful. I repeat myself so many times. But to be honest, I haven't been watching videos. Like I said, blah, blah, blah. Like, I haven't been watching TV. I just haven't been I haven't been having as much screen time as I usually do. That's sort of a lie because I kind of put everything on pause, including all the like shows that I normally watch on TV, like as they come out weekly. All my like normal, not weight loss surgery related YouTube and all the weight loss surgery related YouTube. I stopped watching everything because I wanted to rewatch Game of Thrones because I was so lost this season as I was watching it. I was like, they would do the like previously on, and I would see things and be like, God, I don't even remember that happening. And that I kept being like, where did this person come from? Or how did we get here? I was really lost. And so literally I put my normal like screen time on hold, and it took me 6 weeks, but I watched all of the first 5 seasons of Game of Thrones. So I kind of disappeared into Game of Thrones world for a minute. But, so I haven't been watching your guys' videos. I think it's easier to make these videos when you're watching other people's videos because you feel like you're talking to those people whose video you just watched. So, like, normally I would watch, like, Lauren Losing, Elizabeth, Scotty, like, all the usuals. And it would feel like I was talking to those people when I was making this video. But when I'm not watching their videos, I'm not as, like, anxious to go report back what I've got going on in my life, if that makes any sense. Also, as I was thinking about it today, I feel a little bit selfish, or like I feel bad if I'm not watching people's videos but I'm making them, because I feel like making a video and publishing it kind of there's a bug stuck in my window. It feels like there's this expectation for people to watch. Like, I'm putting it out on the internet, that must mean I expect people to watch it, but I'm not watching and participating in other people's lives and journeys. So it's like, who the fuck am I? You know what I mean? Like, I sort of feel that way. But before I really made videos, or even when I did, like, I lived for people's videos. Before I was making them, I don't care if you're not watching me because I don't make videos, or even if I do, like, I want to know what's going on with you, with those people who, you know, become your favorites to watch. So, I don't know. It feels kind of shitty to be making videos and then getting that positive feedback that goes along with it, and then not watching other people's videos. Does that make sense? So that was a lot of fucking talking about not making videos. That was a long fucking introduction. So, yeah. So what's been going on with me? I've just been living life. I have not been being a good weight loss surgery patient, which is not being reflected in my weight. So that's concerning because I feel like I can do whatever I want right now, which is not true. I just feel like I've found this really comfortable place of being. And something I said the last video, or within the last few videos that I made, is I said something like, I want to be able to eat a sandwich once a week. And I'm okay with that, meaning I'm not going to be like skinny or whatever, or being any smaller than I am. And I feel like whenever I said that, I kind of insinuated that maybe I eat bread once a week. That's not true. I eat bread, crackers, rice, potatoes, candy, something of that sort every single day. Like, I, of course, don't eat a lot of any of that stuff, but I mean, those things are still regularly in my diet. It's not really a treat for me. And for right now, that's working for me. For right now, I'm really happy with the body that I'm in and the life that I'm living right now. I do not feel super restricted on the things that I can eat. I obviously have restriction as far as quantity. And I know that that may become an issue someday as restriction lessens. But honestly, I feel like sometimes I can eat a whole cheeseburger. But I'm doing that and still kind of maintaining this and still losing, honestly, this weight that I'm at right now. So I wanted to talk about it. I was kind of putting up a front like, oh, I eat carbs once in a while and I want to be able to do that. But the truth is that every day I'm eating chips or crackers or bread or rice or potatoes. And almost every day I eat candy, honestly. Like, it's around me all the time, and I did a really good avoiding it for a long time. But every day probably I eat at least one bite of chocolate or something. And again, it's not like I'm eating candy and chips all day. And I try to kind of live this place where it's about balance, where I have tuna and veggies for lunch so that I can have steak and 2 fingerling potatoes for dinner with some Brussels sprouts and bacon. You know what I mean? So it's like I go to Starbucks and I get a light frappuccino, which, you know, sugar-free syrup, fat-free milk, but then I get whipped cream on it. So, and the people there are like, sugar-free, fat-free, but with whipped cream. And I'm like, it's about balance for me. And do I need that whipped cream? No. But do I eat it? And I feel, you know what I mean? Like, I feel okay where I'm at right now with the way that I'm eating right now and the weight that I'm at right now. I'm not saying that that may not change. Like, I may come to a place where, but I am still losing too. So I may come to a place where I stop losing and I reevaluate and think about, do I want to take it to the next level? And what would that mean? Would that mean bread has to become a once or twice a week thing instead of an everyday? And I don't eat bread every day, but I'm saying, like, I don't ever, like, nothing's off the table for me. I don't not eat bread. I don't eat bread this is what I do. I drive a point home because there's nobody on the other side saying, like, I got it, move on. You know what I mean? Yes, we got it, move on. So I kind of really wanted to talk about that. I felt like I was kind of being misleading. Something else is I don't know if I've ever really set a scale goal. So my kind of scale goal from the beginning was always going to be around like 170, 175, maybe 165. I think to put my BMI in like a normal range would be right around 170, maybe a little bit lower. So that was kind of always my goal, was let's get to, I think it's like 165. I think it's between 165 and 170 would put my BMI in a normal range. So that was kind of the thought behind, like, I don't need to be like super normal. Like, let's call because like I said, I knew that I had been like around 180 when I started high school, and I kind of knew that that was like a 14. I kind of was always shooting for a size 12. Well, guess what? I'm a size 12 right now. I have pants and shorts that are size 10, but like by and large, I think I'm at, like, the pants I just bought are size 10, but of course, brands, cuts, blah, blah, blah. There's always going to be different. So I'm wearing size 10 to 12 pants, size like 12 to 14 dresses, and like a large, extra large top. I have big boobs. I have a couple mediums, but those are like Old Navy mediums, which, you know, we know is not real. So size-wise, what I was kind of after, I've obtained. Scale goal-wise, I'm within like 10 pounds. And that, I feel like that's such like a normal people problem. Like, I want to lose 10 pounds. So I feel super normal. Like, I'm just living this life where, like, I can just eat what I want within reason. It's all about balance. Like, I'm really good about kind of being really good when I'm like at work, so that when I'm in a more social situation, even if that's just at home with my family, I can have a little bit more freedom to eat what I want, and that's kind of how I balance things out. Like I said, we went on vacation, and it wasn't like I had special restrictions where it's like, oh, we can't go to that restaurant, or, you know, what is Tamara going to eat, or anything like that. Me and my boyfriend just took a weekend away. We went to Seattle and watched a couple of baseball games. Our team is the Cardinals. I'm wearing Cardinals red on my hands right now. And they were in Seattle, which is the closest they'll ever be to our home. And they don't play in Seattle every year, so we took the trip down there to watch the games. But I spent all weekend drinking beer and stadium food. And, well, I gained a pound from last week, but, like, that's nothing. Like, I was really expecting it to be much worse. I didn't drink as much water as I should have, and I definitely didn't eat as well as I should have. But it's nice to be able to have those moments where you can just kind of check out. and obviously I can't completely check out of being a weight loss surgery patient because I do have the like physical restriction, but I am able to indulge in these little amounts and kind of feel normal, like share a nachos with my boyfriend or share a burger. Or I actually got my own burger one time. We only got a burger once, and he was going to share it with me, but he ended up getting full off of whatever else we got. And I just had a few bites and I got full, and I ended up bringing it back to the seat with me and having a little bit more a little bit later. And it was so hot on Sunday that when I was eating it the second time, I was like, it's just as warm as it was the first time, which speaking of, so Friday and Saturday, it was nice, but the games were in the evening, so the sun wasn't really shining on us when we were sitting there. But Sunday, the game was early and we were like fully in the sun. And it felt like the sun was coming straight down, but obviously it wasn't. When I was in the airport that night, I was washing my hands and looked, and this was bright red. It was a burn, which is terrible. But it's so lopsided. Like, I'm just tan right here and like on my neck. Not cute. But we had an amazing time. The point I'm trying to make is I am so fucking happy. I am so happy I made this decision for myself, for my family, for my boyfriend. Like, really, it's for me, but it's affected all of our lives for the better. When we were on vacation, I wanted to go, and do. And normally, I think it would be me that was like, let's just hang out and spend time with the family. You know, it was me that was kind of like pushing to go and do more activities. And when we were in Seattle, we walked so much, which was great. We were drinking a lot, so we needed to work, and eating a lot of shit food, so we needed that. But it wasn't like we had to take breaks, or that my back was bothering me a little bit. But you know what I mean? It's like I was not physically restricting what we could do, and that was amazing. And I had such a good time. I am just so happy. Like, the point I'm trying to make is I am so fucking happy. I would make this decision over again 1,000 times. Like, I am just so happy. I'm living life. I'm sorry I haven't checked in a while. I'm going to try to get back to it. I'm sorry this video is so fucking long. I'm so obnoxious right now. I haven't really even said anything. Let me look at my notes. This looks like a lot, but really it was just a bunch of fucking excuses. Yeah. I have all of my stats written up, so tomorrow when I'm at a real computer, I will put my stats in the down bar. I love everybody. I did post a picture on Facebook while I was in Seattle of like a full body shot of me. Honestly, so probably like a month or two ago, I took a picture. I was out, we were doing something, I was taking pictures, and I didn't look at them right away. And then later, I was looking at them, and there was this person who was in the background of one of my pictures. She wasn't the subject of my picture, but she's in the background, and I was looking at it. And I showed my boyfriend, and I was like, is this picture distorted? Like, is this camera making this person look whiter than they are? Because I saw them in real life. I didn't really spend a lot of time looking at them, but I do remember seeing them at this event, and like, is she really that wide? And he kind of laughed at me and was like, nope, that's not a distortion. That's real life. And yeah, I'm gonna not say anything else right now, but some of you may know what I'm talking about. And it's taking a lot of restraint from me right now. Any fucking ways. So when he took that picture of me in the Cardinals t-shirt, I was looking at that picture and the exact same thing. I was like, is this distorted? Like, I feel like this is so fucking flattering, and this is not real life. Like, this isn't me. Like, this camera's playing a trick. What the fuck? And he was just like, nope, that's what you look like. And that's a little difficult not to see what other people see when what they see is better than what we see. But it's good. Obviously, it's taking a little time for things to sync up, but I'm really happy. I know you guys can see me. I'm like looking at me. My collarbones never show, honestly. And sometimes I like purposefully make them show, and my boyfriend thinks I'm fucking stupid. But I I don't hate them. They just don't usually show and just like I'm living my life in my stupid fucking tan line. I love you guys. I'm gonna shut up. Hopefully I'll be back with an update next week.